Hey folks, this is Game Master Mike, and this is episode 37 of my recent game haul. Now, I have obtained a ton of retro games lately because I've been in the retro mood lately, although video games are now expensive, but I had to wait very patient until the value goes down on some of these video games. As a matter of fact, I've been buying Super Famicom games just to save a ton of money, as you can see down there. So I've been saving some. I know Japanese very well, so I've been buying a lot of Super Famicom games. So been showing you all some of these games here. Starting off with the Nintendo Switch, I got a couple of compilations. We're going to take a look at Capcom Fighting Collection. I love this fighting game. You know, it has all the Darkstalkers, which I've been wanting to play for a long time. I've played a couple, but I have all the Darkstalkers on the Switch. Very amazing. You got the Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Collection, and the Puzzle Fighter 2. Very amazing. So happy to have this. Next, for the Switch is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. So thrilled to have this. It has like all the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, the 13 classics of it. Very amazing. I really do enjoy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the old Turtles, by the way. So happy to have this. Next, for the Switch, we got Rune Factory 4 Special. Now, I've been getting into the Rune Factory games a lot. I've seen some videos of it. I remember owning one game for the DS, but I ended up selling it. Well, here is Rune Factory 4. It's kind of like Pokemon, which I am getting into these types of games. So, had to pick this up, try it. Very amazing. Next, for the PS4, we got Pharaonic. Now, this is an ancient Egyptian fighting game. You know, you fight through ancient Egypt. I believe there's a story mode. Kind of a strange, kind of like this Street Fighter-ish style fighting game. So I had to get it, try it out. It's pretty good. Next, for the Xbox 360, we got Far Cry Instincts Predator. Now, these have two games in one. I'm trying to collect games for Far Cry because this is amazing. I enjoy the Far Cry and Assassin's Creed series a lot. So, pick this up. Believe it has a bonus game, includes Instant Shooter of the Year. So I'm gonna have to try this out. Have not played it yet, but pretty good for the Far Cry franchise. Pretty neat. Also, for the Xbox 360, we got Bound by Flame. This is kind of like Dragon's Dogma, kind of like a God of War type style fighting game. So I had to give this a shot. It looks pretty neat and dark. Very epic for the Xbox 360. So yeah, there we go. Alright, on to my retro games. For the Super Nintendo, we got Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest, which is the sequel to Donkey Kong Country. I want to get all these Super Nintendo games, you know, with Donkey Kong and Earthbound in it because it looks pretty neat. Cannot believe I have not collected for the Super Nintendo, so I want to get all those games, start collecting for it real soon. So yeah, there you go. That's Donkey Kong Country. Wonderful platformer. I love the soundtrack to this game. Very amazing. Next, for the Super Famicom, we got Chrono Trigger. I really do love this game. I really do love the music. It is beautiful. And I have this game for the PS1, you know, with the Final Fantasy Chronicles, which bundled in with Final Fantasy IV. So Chrono Trigger is amazing. I now have the original for the Super Famicom. Very nice. Also, we got Dragon Quest III. Now, I have this game for the Famicom. I had to pick this up for the Super Famicom because it has updated 16-bit graphics. Because I'm in the Dragon Quest mood, by the way. For some apparent reason, I have to find some great deals on Dragon Quest games. So, really do love the story and everything about it. Very neat. Next, we got Rockman Soccer, also known as Mega Man Soccer. Now, I had no idea they made a Mega Man game with soccer. I heard it's kind of weird, so I had to pick this up and get it, and it looks hilarious. So, robots playing soccer, you gotta love it to play it. Oh, yes. Alright, moving on to the NES, we got Ghosts and Goblins, an amazing Halloween-style game. You play as Arthur trying to save the princess. By the way, it got dark, by the way, for some apparent reason. So, yeah, the clouds went into the sun, so it got a little dim in here. So, see if you can see this video real well. Hopefully, the sun comes out before I'm done with this video, but if not, oh well. So, yeah, I remember there was this story. You know, it's one of the hardest NES games there. I've rented it over the weekend, and I was able to beat it by using a Game Genie. I have cheated while beating this game. So, yeah, there it is. Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. Next, we have Track and Field 2 for the NES. I remember when I was little, watching my dad play this game a lot. Pretty neat sports-style games about track and field. But we ended up selling it, and now I've re-obtained it to be in my collection. And now the sun is back. Can't you believe that? There's Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, just in case to see the view while the sun is out. Alright, moving on to Atari 2600. Speaking of Track and Field 2, we got Video Olympics. Now, you can use this with paddle controllers. I have not tried this game out, but it looks interesting. In my opinion, I think it's hockey, soccer, and volleyball. I'm not sure. I think there's more in it, but there's a brief sample there. That's for the Atari 2600 there, by the way. Next, we have Circus Atari for the Atari 2600. Now, I heard this game is fun and addicting. I've seen some videos of it. I had to get this to try it out. Looks very amazing. And finally, for the ColecoVision, we got Mousetrap. Now, I believe this is based off the board game Mousetrap. But the cartridge here is very odd because as you turn back, there is a pad with a dog's head on it. So I don't understand what this is used for. I believe it comes apart. So this is a weird design cartridge that I'm guessing it's a sleeve for the code for the Coleco, but this is kind of odd, by the way, for some of these old retro cartridges. Well, folks, there you have it. That is episode 37 of my recent game haul video. The fastest growing games in my collection is my Super Nintendo games. And the games I'm currently playing right now is Parasite Eve 2 on the PS1 and Resident Evil 8 Village for the PS4. Well, folks, until next time, thanks for watching.